Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, this morning, wherever you're at in the world right about now. We want to bring you to an exciting event this weekend in Boston, Massachusetts. Who we have on the line is Miss Valerie Foxx, who's going to talk to us about the third annual Greater Roxbury Book Fair. How you doing, Miss Valerie Foxx?
I'm great. Thank you for inviting me to be a guest.
Well, we appreciate that you are a steward in the community, that we want to make sure that people understand and get a chance to participate in some of the things that you have done and you have been doing throughout the years. One of these particular things is this Greater Roxbury Book Fair. Talk to the people a little bit about first of where it is and when it's taking place.
Okay, first it is at the Greater Roxbury Dudley Branch Library, right in the heart of Nubian Square. And it's our third year, and we're super excited because each year it just improves. In fact, last year we had, this was our third annual. The first 2 years they have been from 12 to 5, and by popular demand we've been challenged to extend it to a full day. So I'm excited about the third annual Greater Roxbury Book Fair, and the address that it is happening at is 149 Dudley Street in Roxbury. And again, it's our third annual book fair. So one of the things that we have, this book fair is one of 7 monthly events that are presented by the Savor the Square, which is a culturally inspired economic development initiative at the American City Coalition. Now, this Savor brings together existing brick and mortar businesses, entrepreneurs, vendors into one marketplace, and it's in the business district's core. So Savor the Square reimagines the heart and soul of Roxbury. It's a destination for our residents. They'll have an opportunity to shop and dine right at the Savor the Square event. We have some amazing authors and artists and talk show panels and workshops and book signings. And in addition to that, we have an outdoor fair. Now, this one, Cedric, involves some local literary exhibitors. We have BIPOC vendors, food, music, and most of all, it's fun.
All right. Now, do people have to pay for this, or is this a free event? Do they walk around, or how does that part work for just somebody that wants to just come down there?
Great question. This event is open to the public and it is free. You can
But there
walk
are
around.
vendors there, so bring a couple of dollars to support the local
That's
vendors.
exactly.
Now, tell to the people about your role in all of this and how you got involved.
Okay, that's a great question. One of the things is my role in it is I'm on the planning committee, and there is a group of us that work closely together. We decide who is going to be on the panels. We talk about the different types of workshops and programs that we're going to have. And what's also great about it is that we give local artists as well as traditional authors an opportunity to share their works on a platform that's safe for them to share their works. All different kinds of literary agents are there, and all kinds of books are available, from a kid's book all the way to adults. So for the kids, we have story time and storytelling throughout the day, and they too can enjoy workshops and interactive creative activities. So I got involved because I live in the community, and our first annual one was such a success that they asked me to come back, and I've been participating for the last 3 years.
Now, talk about yourself, because you are also an author as well as a participant in the book fair's planning. You also can be on one of those vendor tables with your own product, selling it to the people. Talk about
And
your book background, author background, and say some of the titles of the works that you have done before we talk about the work you do with other young writers.
Okay, great. So some of my books, I started writing in 2017. My first book that I published is a personal journey of loss, love, and healing. The title of that book is Love Lives On, Life Before and After Death Came a Knockin'. It's based on my personal journey, as I mentioned before. And then we show you how you can recover from loss. And with love, faith, and healing, we know that we can continue to go on. And I want to encourage people that if you have lost a loved one, that you know that life goes on afterwards and that it's up to us to continue that journey. The other book that I've written is called The Unfinished Book. And this is just like a glimpse into my mother's life. She grew up in the South. She was born in the 30s. And so I have a book called The Unfinished Book, and it's a tribute to my mother's life. And then our love story, Our Life's Journey. This is a book that's celebrating 50 years of marriage this year with my husband, Vincent.
Woo,
And
woo,
you
woo,
and
woo, woo. Bup, 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 bup.
Yes, and we have a book out. It's called Our Love Story, Our Life's Journey. And at this event, we are going to have a conversation with my grandchildren, Aviella and Nevaeh, and my great niece, Cadence. They're actually going to ask us some questions about our relationship and our marriage. So we're going to be on the hot seat with the younger generation. That takes that takes place at 11:30 at the library, and we are in the lecture hall, but there'll be people directing you. And the last two books that I've worked on is Marissa's Secret Powers, and this is with my grandchildren and my great niece. It's a children's book that inspires young minds to dream big and use their imagination. And so it's about a black mermaid who's struggling to find out what her history is because the family has been holding, keeping secrets for quite a while. And that's why it's called Marissa's Secrets, but Secret.
Uh-oh.
And the last book, that's right. The last book we did is Marissa's Secret Powers 2, and Marissa gets lost in time as she travels through these portals, trying to find out some additional information with her family, about her family. So that's what I've been doing 2017. I'm currently working in partnership with Hibernian Hall, where I have an opportunity to teach young children how to express themselves by writing and publishing their own. Actually, we're starting with the first digital ebook for them, and that'll be coming out within the next month or so. So I'm really proud of that.
That's a wonderful thing. And you
So
have an expanded plethora or menu of different things that you do. You also work with little people, young writers, getting them
yes,
involved. Talk
yes.
about that involvement of your story.
Well, I think it's important for us to educate, motivate, and inspire our young people. And if we can get them when they're wide open, their imagination is open, they're creative. I encourage them to imagine and visualize themselves telling these stories. So we start off small. So we'll talk about sort of like I might give them a topic or a prompt, and they would start with that prompt, and then we would build it amongst ourselves like impromptu kind of stuff. But then when we establish an actual topic, we start to build on that story, and in the end they have an opportunity from that experience, because I go through the formal thing, what writing is about, trying to keep their interest. My goal is to keep them off of the electronic devices as much as I can, try to increase reading literacy, and to make reading fun, because they have so much temptation with the electronic devices. They all got cell phones, and
Yeah.
everything is instant. But I want to show them that with patience and imagination.
Oh, you froze right there. Hello? You froze. There you go. You can so let us know what day is the event again. Hello? Oh, well, we lost the connection is lost, but I don't want you to lose out on the opportunity to go to Boston, Massachusetts on Saturday, May 17th. Down by Dudley is the address in Roxbury. Please show up and support this free event. It's an opportunity for people to uh, get a chance to see some book authors locally, to experience the cuisine of the area, and to participate in just having the outdoor activity that would be food, folks, and fun with a reading book background. So it's free event. Bring a couple of dollars to support the vendors. And we're going to end this right here because we lost out on Miss Valerie Foxx, who was a pillar in the community and who has been doing a lot of great things. So we want to make sure that we get the opportunity to talk about her. And we did. So we want you guys to have an enjoyable night, and we are gone.